Hey y'all, welcome to another episode of the Easy on Me podcast. My name's Tiara.
I'm Oksana.
Today we have a special guest in the building. We have Corianna joining us.
Hey, Kori.
Hey, y'all.
Corianna is here to share her story of having lupus. So she's going to give us some education and just tell her story. So we just excited that she's here. But first, we're going to start it off with the what it is and what it ain't for the week. So what it is something positive from your week. What it ain't is something that you could have went without. So who wants to go first? What it is?
What it is for me is community, bro. Having friends that can.
Yeah.
What did we do last night? What would you call that? Like how you just popped up over my house?
It was an impromptu pep talk. Pep talk. That's what it was.
You have friends that can let you know where you're like kind of like, hey girl, pick your shit up and do what you need to do. So we did that last night, and I'm just grateful that we can have those, open conversations with each other.
Yeah, for sure. That's
Yeah.
my what it is too.
Yeah.
And God is just so good. Let me just say that. That's my what it is. That's like, it's just been a great week.
And he just been confirming stuff left and right. I've been having revelations this week like, hey, it's time to do something different and do something more. And like when I do more of like my content stuff, like actually get knee deep up in it.
Yeah.
That's what I need to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about you, Kori?
I just say my what it is just like y'all. I started back teaching, so
Ooh.
it's kind of giving me more of a motivation.
Oh,
push
that's
to
good.
get started back with life because I
I
kind of was
love that.
being a bum.
Yeah.
Hey, we have those
I
I
seasons,
get
bro.
it. What grade do you teach?
6th grade.
Sixth grade.
That's
So you
when the
catching them when they
attitude
come
starts.
in to
That's
middle
when
school.
they.
6th grade English.
English. My husband teaches English.
He do?
Yeah.
Why I thought it was.
What you thought it was?
Well, I thought it was math. It
No,
is
you doing
English.
one Josh
Well,
teaching math.
You're right, my bad.
2 and 5.
My
Oh,
bad.
no.
She like, okay.
So what it ain't? I don't like how they lied and said Beyonce was gonna be at the
Oh my God.
Democratic National Convention.
Like you should have known she wasn't though.
Why? But that's what she said. But how was I supposed to know?
You could just feel, bro. I
You
just
know
felt it.
Beyonce.
She's performed at rallies
Homegirl
before.
just dropped her whiskey. She not coming out.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I just feel like with all the things that she has done recently, like, I don't think that was on her bingo card for
Yeah,
2020.
that was not on her agenda, okay?
That was just me. I just felt like it wasn't going to happen.
I don't know.
And you fell asleep, so you kind of felt it too.
No. Yeah, I fell asleep.
Exactly. So I feel like you just knew, like, man, because you would have wanted to see that.
Yeah.
You really would.
I really wanted to see. I just wanted to hit the freedom.
Not the freedom.
TT was like, why they keep playing Freedom?
'Cause
Are we not free?
That's her campaign song.
Oh, it is.
Didn't they say Donald Trump used it?
Yeah, and she threatened legal action against him for using it.
Ooh, Beyonce?
Donald, yeah. He tried to use
I don't
it.
know why he thought he could do that though.
Right. Why did he
Why
think
Trump?
that was okay?
And why would
That's
you
what
pick
Trump
Beyonce
do.
song?
Right.
Like-
Exactly. So what it ain't? What's something?
What it ain't when that man thought I was saying apple pie and I was trying to. I had a rough Tuesday and I was trying to order me some food. I'm at my second restaurant. The first one ain't have okra, nor did they have apple pie. So Tierra was like, "Son, why did you have to talk to the man like that?" I was getting ready to apologize
Yeah,
to
the
the man.
attitude.
I did. I was frustrated because I was hungry. When I get hungry, I get angry. And I was getting ready to apologize, but when he said they didn't have apple pie, I drove. I said, "Don't worry about it." And then I went to another restaurant, and the man was like, "Hold on." I said, "Wait. Do y'all have apple pie?" He was like, Could you just let me know if y'all have apple pie?" So he was like, "Come to the window." And I was like, "Do y'all have apple pie?" And this man walked away from the window to check and see if they had apple pie. I almost
Apple
lost it.
pie. Yeah, that was
So,
crazy.
yeah. But at the end, I did order apple pie. And the man was like, "I know you want the apple pie." I'm like, "No, I never wanted it.
I didn't.
I didn't want it till you said something." So
That
yeah,
was just one of them things.
That was one of them
One of them
days.
days, like anything could just ruin your day.
she was like, "I'll on my what's that? Find my what she was looking at my location and
Yeah,
she
I
was trying to
trying to
find
find her something to eat because, like, I'm like, oh, she's stressed out. Clearly, let me find her some food around her, and it worked out though.
You get angry like that.
I do. I get upset. I get real anxious.
Overstimulated. Fast.
Real fast.
Okay.
Real fast.
It was hot. I was hungry. They didn't have okra. Didn't have apple pie. It was just a lot
But
going
they had
on.
apple
today.
pies.
They had apple pies.
They had apple.
That man went back to see if they had apple pie. Sir,
And then she
apple
gonna
pie.
say, no, sir, I was saying apple pay. Then when she ordered, still got an apple pie.
Apple pie. He said, I know you want the apple pie.
Why did you make me come to this window?
Anyway.
Why did you make me come to this window, sir?
But that's my what it ain't.
Okay, what about you, Kori?
I can't even think of one.
That's
Okay.
a good thing. Like nothing negative.
That's
Or
a good
just
thing.
in life or social media. Or how she said Beyonce never came out. That's her what it ain't. But that's good.
That's a good thing, though. Okay, we love a week that don't have a what it
Or
ain't.
what it
For
ain't.
real.
But how do you
Okay,
want
I
to
think I
start
might
this?
have for what it ain't.
Huh?
I'm just tired of seeing
Oh.
like what that little boy call her? Mrs. Mr. Miss
Never.
Mrs. Mr. and Charles.
Oh,
Ooh.
I'm
Listen
like,
here.
so tired of them.
I don't see them as much.
I still see them, and I'm like, why are they on my? I don't even search them. I don't go looking for them. It should not be in my suggestions.
Because people repost them. Like they screen
Yeah.
record themselves and repost them.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't even follow them. But it keep popping up on my FYP.
FYP.
They are ugly.
Wait!
Like, I'm sorry.
Make that say that.
Somebody said Charles sitting there with his not so fast self. She was trying to. Cause I get it.
I'm just. Somebody said it was the Vin Rain of Holiday Heart and Radio.
Wow.
Whoa,
They going in on them. That's so messed up.
Them people just trying to live their life.
No.
What they doing?
Baby, you live your life off the camera. Anybody got time for what they be doing and hug.
That's what she be doing. I love that we can call her because that's all I know. Her ass is Miss Netta.
This a little boy. I don't know if y'all have ever seen him. He's hilarious. His dad makes him give his opinions on videos. And so he was like, I want you to look. I
remember that.
And he was like, that's a Mr. or Mrs. Mister.
I gotta find it.
He is the cutest
He is
thing,
so
but
cute.
he's hilarious. He watched like the 500 pound life people. He was like, that's too many pizzas.
It's so
Hey, they be
innocent, but
overdoing
it's
it
true.
on that 600 pound. My thing is, do they actually do that?
You
Do
think
what?
they really that big for no reason?
My thing is, do they add more on for the camera, or is that what they
No,
really
them
eat?
people eating that.
Do you really think somebody finna sit there and act
Ain't no
that out?
way, cause I'd be like, give me like if they normally have 6 slices, why would you get on camera and have actually 6? I'd be like, no, I only ate 3.
Now you're in denial. Something's wrong with you. You're
Like, why
insane.
would you have that lady
They
that
love
had
food.
that tray of food?
They be cooking in their beds.
That's what I'm saying. That's like overdo. You
love
gonna show that?
They don't
It's
care.
a mental
Real wrong.
illness.
That is. It's
It
a
is.
mental illness for sure.
Gotta be.
I be like, bro, it's not that much. They be like, give me a number. Give me the 20-piece nuggets, 2 of your 20-piece nuggets, the basket of fries,
That's too
a number
much.
3,
I will throw
a number
up.
2 with a large Coke, a small fry, and an apple pie.
Don't do the apple pie.
Look, all right. Apple
Gotta
pie.
have the
I have
apple
to throw
pie.
the
Gotta
apple
I
have
know.
apple pie.
But it's crazy how they just sit up there and eat. I can't listen. I
And
eat
they kids
I can
be
eat a
like
kid's
a
meal
fry.
before. Yeah, that's insane.
It be the ones with the kids that get me. I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
your child is doing everything on their own because you
would-
want to eat.
I
Right.
would have ran
they-
away.
And I know it's such a problem. And they steady just
Still eating.
It's mental.
That's what I'm
It's
saying. It
mental.
is though,
For
because
sure.
we have eating habits that's not the best.
Mhm.
yeah.
I'm not eating.
I be laughing though, because
Two
Dr.
cheeseburgers.
Now don't play with them. He
Yeah,
be like,
he don't.
you fat. You don't want to
you come here. You were 600 pounds. 600 pounds last time. This time you have gained 10 pounds. And you wonder why you cannot breathe right.
gotta
You-
please.
I don't know where that came from. I have not heard that man's voice in years.
That man is hilarious.
You are fat. But yeah, so
Yeah,
let's
that's my, yeah.
That's your what it ain't. Is the Mr. and Mrs.
Yeah.
Get them out.
All right.
Please cancel them.
They're not getting canceled. They tried it, but they're not. They gonna stay on that TikTok payroll for sure.
For sure.
For sure. But how do you want to start this off? Like, let's
bring it back to the beginning. I guess.
beginning. First of all, we know Kori from
high school.
Yes. We all went to Nimitz. We some Nimitz Cougars around this batch.
Okay.
And we played volleyball, right? Or was it just basketball?
Like my freshman year.
Yeah, but I do remember seeing you on the court.
Basketball,
but it
right?
was basketball for sure.
And you was in
Definitely.
choir too, huh?
Definitely was in choir.
Yeah.
La 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 la.
Just little 1-2 she gave y'all, nothing too crazy because we didn't pay her to come on here and sing. Yeah, but dang, so how long after you graduated?
What is
find out
that?
you had lupus?
I graduated in 14, so 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
No,
2 years.
yeah, 2 years, because I was diagnosed in 2016.
Okay. What were your symptoms that made you be like, I need to go to the doctor?
Honestly, it wasn't me. Shout out to Coach Burwell. It was my basketball coach. One day in practice, I'm practicing, but we're not really doing anything. Like we're just jogging and doing stuff. And it felt like something hard was stomping on me. And I was like, and so I told my coach, feel my chest. She's like, okay, take a break. When it calmed down, then come back practice. So I sat down and went away. I got back up. Same thing. I'm like, bro, something is wrong with my chest. And so my coach stopped practice and pulled me to the side and was like, you're done for today. And I'm like, what I do? What I did?
Yeah.
She was like, you're just done for today. So then we had a game the next day. You know, I played the game. I didn't play as much because I was really exhausted. I could not get up and down the court. And I'm like, oh my God, what is going on?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, I need to run some more. I need to run. I'm out of shape. This is terrible. Next day at practice, same thing. And she said, you can't play for me. And I was like, what? And she was like, you're sick. I was like, Coach, I'm fine. She's like, you don't look like yourself. You don't look like you. She's like, you're not practicing like you. Dang. She's like, until you go and bring me back an excuse from the doctor saying that you're okay, you can't play for me.
Wow.
So that day I called my mom. I'm like, look, Mom, this is what it is. So she made the appointment, came get me because I was going to school in Tyler.
Mm-hmm.
She came get me the next day. We went. So the doctor does the full workup. Boom, 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 everything. And I go home, wait for the results. So we're on the way home, and we used to, in Walmart on West Road, we were over there. And they had an eyeglass place, and that's where Mama get her glasses at the time. So we're there picking up her glasses, and she gets a call. And she's like, she just stops. She's like, we're on the way. She's like, let's go, we gotta go. We just talking to the lady about what kind of glasses she want, how thick.
Yeah.
And she just like, excuse me, we gotta go. She's like, come on, Coriana. So I'm confused, what is going on? I'm like, Mom, what's wrong? She's like, they just called me and told me to bring you to the emergency room and they're waiting on you. So I get to the emergency room and they bring me back in the room. And long story short, they're like, your lungs are filled with fluid and they're all collapsed. They both are collapsed. And he's like, I don't understand how you sitting here right now looking at me talking. I don't understand how you, and in my mind, I'm like, bro, I just played a basketball game, not even a full day ago, yesterday. What do you mean? And he's like, we got to get him, we have to get that fluid out. And so they drained it. That experience was the scariest thing in my life because you're awake. They just,
you are?
Yeah.
They just numb your back.
The thoracentesis.
They just numb your back.
Thoracentesis.
It's a needle.
Thoracentesis.
It's a long needle that they put literally
in your back, but it's close to anyway. So they did that. That was scary because when it expanded, I breathed too heavy and I was and I started. My mom, I never forget her face. She was like, "What's wrong with her? What's wrong with her? What's wrong?" I started panicking because my eyes got bucked because I couldn't catch it. I could not catch my breath, but it was like your lungs are finally breathing again. So it's taking it all in. And he's like, she's fine, she's fine. She's just getting her breath back. He's like, you got to relax, Coriana, you got to relax.
And you couldn't tell, like, when you were with all that fluid built up, you couldn't tell.
But see, I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
As we don't be paying
because
attention.
I had a cough for like 3 months. It was like water bottles. I was throwing water bottles away of mucus, like full water bottles,
Wow.
clear mucus. Like I'm like, bro, I'm sick. Like I got to get this out of me. Like,
But you
but
never
I'm
went
not
to the doctor.
real.
before?
No, I'm not. I didn't go to the doctor.
Yeah.
I don't get sick. I didn't get sick at that time. Like
Mhm.
I never got sick. So I'm like, it's just a regular cold.
Yeah.
But not knowing how long I had it, it was like 3 months. That's not normal. You know, now that I think back, but
Yeah.
back then I was just like,
It's
I
gonna
didn't think
go
nothing
away.
was wrong. Yeah, I didn't think nothing was wrong. And then,
Mhm.
so they drained the fluid and it came right back. It was back collapsed. So they had to drain it again. Came right back. And they're like, we can't keep doing this needle because it could puncture your lung.
Yeah.
And so they ended up having to do a paracentesis, where they go in, cut off some of the lung and connect it to the wall, your lung cavity, the wall,
Mhm.
so that the fluid won't drain. And that's when I found out. They asked my family history. My mom has lupus. You know, my mom, she's nothing. Like, she doesn't really have any problems. My mom is like,
Mm.
if she did, I didn't know.
Yeah.
You couldn't.
Like,
tell.
I had no
Okay.
clue. And so I was just like, when they told me I had lupus, I just was in my head, I'm like, okay, cool. It's another thing. They trying to just get money. You know, the government and they medicine and yada, yada, yada. You know,
Yeah.
conspiracy theory people.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, it was real.
Mhm.
It was really real. Because after that, not even a couple months later, my kidneys started to fail.
Mm.
I didn't realize nothing. I still not paying attention like an idiot. Like, Coriana, you already know you have to pay attention. Not paying
Right.
attention. Your urine, like, it starts to look like beer. Like, when you use it, it's really, really foamy.
Yeah.
Like, really, and it's slow.
Mhm.
That's when I kind of knew something. Like, I would sit there on the road, like, just peeing for days. Like, I never forget we went on a road trip and we went to use the restroom when we stopped. And my aunt was in the stall next to me. And she was like, dang, are you all right? Because it was just like,
Just going.
yes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, what the heck? Like, and it's just pouring and pouring and pouring and pouring. And I'm like, oh, I'm so, like, I don't even want to use the restroom in public. Like, I'm
Yeah,
embarrassed. 'Cause
Right.
you get in the restroom same time with me. You get out, wash your hands. I'm still peeing.
Yeah.
Like, what is going on?
Yeah.
So they ended up failing.
Mhm.
So that means I had to do dialysis. You know, they explained it to me. They explained the transplant to me. Explained all that to me. And so I started the transplant process and I started dialysis. But at the same time, I had to do chemotherapy because for the lupus. Well, we tried it. But the thing about it, I didn't want to do it at all. Like, period, point blank.
Like none of it.
Not the chemo. I
The
didn't want
chemo,
to do
yeah.
it. Because he told me it could kill my eggs.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
like, my only dream in the world is just to have my family and my own kids. Like,
Yeah,
I don't even care to have a whole lot of money. I don't even care to be none of that. I just want my own little house, my
Yeah.
own little family,
Yeah.
you know, my husband and my kids. That's it. And just
Yeah.
be in life. Like, and you telling me that you finna take away my chance of having my own kids?
Yeah.
Like, so he was like, okay, I'll compromise with you. We can do 3 treatments, and if it's showing improvement, we continue. If it doesn't, then we'll stop. I said, I still don't like that. So then he
Right.
brought the dosage down.
Mhm.
He was like, but that just means you have to do it more.
Longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's fine. That's fine. So I hated that, like, because the feeling after was like,
You feel worse than when you went.
yeah, like, it's like a burning inside of you. Like, when you're doing it, it's like burning, just burning. Everywhere, it's just burning.
Yeah.
And when you get out, it's still burning. But I learned a trick. They told me, for those out there that does do chemo, if you eat yogurt the day before or like the night before, it coats their walls so that burning
Okay.
won't
Mm.
it won't burn. So that's a tip for you guys.
So in between that first scare when you had to go to the hospital get your lungs drained and then having to start chemotherapy and dialysis, what was the span
It
between
was
that?
maybe like 6 months.
6 months.
It wasn't.
So that moved
even
fast.
That's
yeah.
all I'm finna say. It came pretty fast.
And with the kidney thing, I like the only reason I really found out was because I couldn't move one day. I was in college. I went back. I was able to go back after my lung situation. And one day, like, I just was hurting really, really bad.
Mm-hmm.
And like my face, like, you know how when you sleep on your eye and you wake up and it's like, it had been doing that. So I had thought maybe I had been sleeping wrong. So that night I slept on my back to see. Woke up and my eyes were like
puffy.
Yes, like I wish I could have brought the picture, but I couldn't move either. And so I'm like in this room stuck. Nobody. Like I had a room by myself. The person next to me wasn't there. And so I'm like in here stuck. So I'm like, I finally get the strength to get my phone and I call my dad. I don't know why. Because I normally call my mom first.
Yeah.
I called my dad. And I was like, Dad. And he was like, what's up, Chaka? Like, that's what he called me. Because, like, chocolate. So he calls me Chaka. He's like, what's up, Chaka? I said, I can't move.
Yeah.
He said, what? I said, Daddy, I can't move. And I'm hurting really bad. Daddy, I need, like, I was letting, like, and he was like, I'm on my way. Like, he dropped, just like 3.5 hours away. My dad works during the day. He made it there in like 2 hours.
Yeah.
When he walked in, he was mad at me. He was so mad.
Because like, why you wait?
He said, why did you let it get that bad? I said, Dad, I had an appointment yesterday. I promise. I was going to my doctor's appointment.
Yeah.
I thought I could do it.
Yeah.
I thought I could hold out. I thought I had it. I know I had it, Dad. I know I had it. I'm used to, there's nothing wrong with me, you know?
Yeah.
And so he picked me up, put me in the car, got me home.
Yeah, tissue.
And my mom, when I walked through the door, she was just like, my baby. Like, she just like broke down.
You lost
like,
it, yeah.
It was just, and that's really how I found out my kidneys were gone. Like, then I went to the hospital, emergency room, and that's when they told me, that was the kidneys.
Yeah.
Okay. So all of this is happening, like, how did that affect the relationships you had with your friends and family? How did that go?
I lost a lot of people. I lost everybody, actually.
Wow.
A lot of people I expected to be there weren't necessary. I mean, I don't want to say that because I feel like people do live their own lives and they do have things going on, but it's just like, it's a second to text me or just check in, you know?
Right.
Say, I'm just thinking about you. I see your parents more than I see you guys.
Yeah.
And your parents come see me more than y'all do.
Right.
Like, you know? And then I know some of them, have dealt with death and some of them don't like the hospital. But even like I said, it's just like a phone call. And it's just like, it was on me. Why didn't you tell me? Why I didn't know. Why you didn't? And I'm just like, I'm dealing with, you think in my mind, I'm like, oh, let me text blase and tell them that I got this
crazy.
going on.
Yeah.
You know? But at the same time.
This is why you fighting for your life.
You fighting for your life.
You don't have the time to.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know.
You don't even fully understand what's happening.
I'm trying to process this change that's happening. But I did gain some friends. Like in college, I stayed with 2 guys, Malcolm and Pete. Me and Pete, we kind of fell off.
Yeah.
But Malcolm, like, he lives in Cali.
Mm-hmm.
And he's my best friend in, like, the whole world. Like,
yeah.
That dude there, he's done things for me, like rushing me in the middle of the night, rubbing my feet because I'm cramping, I can't move.
Mm-hmm.
Just being there, like, I never seen that before. Like, I hadn't ever had that. And I had that in him. He's like, you can always call me. And it's like that to this day.
Yeah.
It's like that to this day. Like I said, he's in Cali, but it's like that till this day. I could call him right now, and he'd be like, "What's wrong?" And he'll stop everything and just listen if you have to.
Mm-hmm.
He don't always know what to say. He say that, Kori, I can't tell you how to feel. I can't
Right.
tell you what's going on, but I will tell you what I know. And he'll either tell me what he know or tell me he don't know.
Yeah.
And then another one of my friends, she's one of the only friends that I have as a girl, like
Yeah.
I never really got along with girls. Like, it was always too much for me. Like,
Oh.
All the emotions and all that.
it's just always.
Ugh.
I have brothers, so
Oh,
Yeah.
got it.
I'm always around the guys. So
Yeah.
when I get around girls, I just be like, eek.
Oh, dang, I hate that. I love my girls.
Like, I've always wanted that though.
Right.
But it's like,
Not even on a basketball team?
those are my friends that I kind of lost.
Oh, got it.
I see.
Got
I
it.
see.
And so she was the first, she like, at first I was like hesitant because she latched on, but once she latched on, she did not let me go. It was like,
yeah.
you're my friend now, that's it.
Yeah. You
And
ain't got no
everywhere
choice.
I was, like, I would see her, I'm like, go, 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 go.
Yeah.
And she's like, wait. And I'm like, go, go, go,
One
go,
of
go.
them. One of
You didn't hear
them.
me. You didn't hear. Then you turn around, hey, girl.
Yeah.
And then she kind of grew on me,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I love her to death now. Like, that's my girl.
That's great.
That is my girl.
I love that.
I
Okay.
do have
So, we were talking outside. You said so you started on hemodialysis, and then you said you tried
So I
peritoneal
tried. I went to
dialysis?
peritoneal, yes.
Okay.
That's where they put the catheter in your stomach.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I called it my ding-a-ling. You know the thing that,
This is the part that she was talking about on the Zoom that she like to make jokes.
She
and
liked to
stuff.
make
I wasn't
jokes.
prepared for that. I was not prepared for it.
But the crazy thing is I had everyone calling it that.
I probably would have called it a wanker myself.
A wanker. I
A
like that one. But it was my ding-a-ling.
Dingaling.
Yep.
That's what you call
I
it.
ain't heard dingaling since dingaling heard me.
My ding-a-ling. Ding-a-ling. And I would do that. And I would swing it.
Oh my God. I
Ding-a-ling.
love it though. You gotta laugh
gotta
to
laugh.
keep from
Like,
crying,
I tell you,
bro.
everybody, they would be like, Corianna, put your ding-a-ling away. I'd be like, my bad. And I
Then
would
she
tuck
got the
it.
people
Yeah.
saying it.
My family, they would call it that. Yep.
I love it. I love the
Yep.
support.
Yep.
I love it.
All the time. And I would like sit it on him and I'd be like, it like you.
Cut the camera.
No.
Cut the show.
Cut the show.
I gotta go. That's
Oh,
hilarious.
yes,
I
that's
love
how
it.
I
Though.
went
That you
there.
can still laugh. Going through all of that, but still
No, for
laugh.
real.
Love it. While
That's
going
how
through
I
it.
would go. That's how I would deal with that thing.
We love dark humor.
We do love
We do.
that
I
humor
do.
over here. We do.
I love it.
Okay, so peritoneal dialysis. So
and then I did home hemo. That's new. Where they do the regular, like the
hemodialysis.
but you could do it at home.
Oh.
So you stick yourself with your own needles. You take your own needles out. I did all of that. I stopped doing it because I started getting really prone to infection. So I was getting like pneumonia a lot. I caught staph. Like, it was really bad. Like,
Yeah.
when I caught staph, I didn't even know I had staph. And they was like, we glad you came because you wait another day, your organs would have started shutting down.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? I'm walking, breathing, talking fine. What are y'all talking about? And that's the thing about me. Like my dad gets on me all the time. He's like, any little thing. I don't care if it's a sniffle.
Right.
You need to go get checked. I'm
Yeah,
like, I'm
right.
not doing that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm not doing that.
You still feel that way?
Yes.
She's
Okay.
stressing us out.
Yeah, now you're gonna stress us out. Cause you
I
gotta
know me now.
know.
I know me now.
You know you now.
You know you,
It's
but
9 years in this, y'all.
yeah.
9 years. I know when something's wrong with my body, and I can tell you what's wrong.
Mm.
Right then and now.
I can let you know, Mom, this finna happen. We need to, yeah. Or I could, okay, y'all, doctor, I need antibiotics. I feel like this, and I
Yeah.
already know.
You already
Yeah.
know.
That's how.
You know your body.
So, dang, bro, it's a lot to take it to process. Cause you said how many years? 9 years.
9.
You've been dealing with this.
It was really bad in the beginning, and now it's starting to. Well, it started getting really bad here recently, but it's trending down. After I lost my life, it got better.
That's what I wanted to get into. Tell us about the time you You went over to the other side.
The other side, the other side, the other side of me. All right.
I'm with you, Kori. I'm with you. But yeah, let us know.
I thought we were
let
harmonizing.
We are, but that
Was it light? How was it? How long?
Not get it over there.
So,
'Cause I wanna
basically,
know.
Coriana, her heart stopped.
Right.
I mean, that's literally what, twice?
I was gone. Yep.
Twice?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I didn't know it was twice.
Mm-hmm.
And she had to be resuscitated.
Cats got 9 lives. You on your third?
I'm 50 in this mug.
50. You feel me?
Y'all play entirely too much.
That's what it is.
They trying to take me out. But I keep coming back.
You keep coming back because you have a story to tell. You have a purpose. Yeah. God is keeping you for a reason.
So what was that like? So did you even did you know it was happening? How did you feel beforehand?
You was at
That's
home.
the crazy thing.
You was at the hospital.
I was home.
You was at home.
Yeah. And that's the crazy thing. And I say God is real, y'all.
So real.
Yeah,
because one, my whole family was home. Like we all staying with my mom, y'all. Shouts out to Sharon. We all
Shout out
some
to the
bums right now,
mom,
but she got her kids
Not
back.
bum. She's able to have her kids all at one time.
Yeah.
That's how you got to look at it.
Yeah.
Big family just gathering.
Right. Let me know when y'all have a party.
Girl,
Y'all cook the food?
Girl, what? We throws party. Okay, anyways.
Okay.
So
all right. Let us know. Next invite.
my whole family was home. Normally, both my brothers at work because my big brother works in engineering, something with that. I mean, electrical, not engineering, electric, because he gonna be mad if I get that wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And my little brother was doing Amazon. My dad worked. He was doing something, and my dad was on vacation. And my mom, she works from home. So she's always home, but she's always in her office.
Mm-hmm.
But they're always home. Everybody was home. That's all I know.
That's all you know.
Dang.
The rest I'm finna tell y'all is from my little brother's mouth. By the way, my little brother is my bestest friend besides my mama in the whole wide world, y'all. Like,
And how old is he?
I call him my buddy.
Oh.
He is 5 years younger than me, so he's 23. He's gonna be 24.
Okay.
In October. Ugly Scorpio. That is like, y'all, when I say y'all see me, y'all see him. That's my
That's your person.
best friend.
Yeah.
Like, when he moves out, I told him I'm gonna be so sad because I'm not gonna see him. Because when he moves like to the south side. And I'm like, dude, we don't live over there.
Right.
not from there.
Why would you live that far?
Who lives on the south side?
Anyway. But this is from, he told me what happened because I asked him. And he was like, I went downstairs and told my mom I wasn't feeling well. And she told me, okay, we're going to go to the hospital, go put some clothes on. So normally when I go to the hospital, I know I'm staying. So I pack a bag. I pack everything I need, extension cord, charger, game, whatever I need, clothes. So I was supposed to go upstairs and whatever, but my mom said she heard a thump, like a loud thump. And so she came upstairs and she saw me laid out on the bed and she was like, Corianna, stop playing. Like, come on, let's go. I got to work.
Around that playing.
No, I don't play like that, girl.
Girl, okay. I'm like,
but
hold
she
up.
thought I went back to sleep.
Oh, okay.
I will do that now. Now I'm gonna go back to sleep.
Yeah.
I'm fine. Ain't nothing wrong. I'm tired.
Yeah.
Tired. I will do that. So she thought I was playing, and she's like, I have to work. Like I got meetings. You need to come on. You need me to take you to the hospital. And my brother was like, she just said, I said, I can't, Mama. I can't do it. And so she said she called my little brother, and he came, and he was helping her. Help me get dressed. So she was holding, and he was putting the clothes on. And he was like, I was moving. He said the best way he could describe it is like when you're like fiend, like you're doped out. Like, like you can't like you gotta like, he was like, I just kept on like I couldn't sit still.
Yeah.
I couldn't sit
What's that from?
still.
Oh, you was like that.
No,
I thought
I'm
you
saying
finna
that
put a...
remind me of like Quindell.
Oh, like I couldn't sit still.
He was doing.
And then he said like, then I just started like, it started going long like that, like just pulsing, yeah. And I started foaming at the mouth. And he was like, he thought I was choking, so he was scooping it out, like trying to get it out. He was like, she can't breathe. Ooh. And then he was like, next thing you know, like I just kind of went limp. And that's when my mom was like, come on, we gotta get her. And my brother was like, Mama, move, because Mama, I don't know what she be thinking. Like she could pick up everything in the world. And So she was like, my big brother's there. So Marquis like, Jeff is here. He's like, Jeff, get up. And he was like, my big brother, he kind of slow. Like, he do things on slowly. And so he's walking and he starts wobbling fast. Like, he starts walking faster. And so they pick me up and he's like, I was dead weight because my body was just like, and so they moved me down to the couch downstairs. And so my mom, they called 911. My mom that's the ambulance pull up at the same time. So they went outside. And my little brother was like, my big brother was looking at me and they don't know how to check for the pulse in the neck. So he was trying, but he couldn't. So he just, what anybody else would do, put his ear to my chest and then he put his ear to his cheek to my mouth, my nose. He's like, I don't think she's breathing. And he was like, Marquis, I don't think she's breathing. So Marquis came over, my little brother, he came over and did the same thing. And he was like, yeah, I don't think she's breathing. Jeff was like, hey, I don't think she breathing. I don't think she's breathing. And so they told the parent, my dad told them outside. And my little brother was like, it's the funniest thing, because the lady was just walking in, the paramedic, and they
come on.
They
They do be lagging.
And so she was like, it's fine, everybody get out the way. So my brother, the way our house is set up, our stairs is here, and we have an open house, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
And the where the couch is, you can see. So he's watching my big brother's back. And so she's like, Coriana, and they do this,
Sternal rub.
they real hard. And they was like, I wasn't budging. I'm like, so then she did that. She started saying some codes and some numbers. And she just started going to work on my chest. And that's when she said, my mom started paying, oh. So my dad took my mom in her office and my brothers was watching. Like, even my mama said that. She was like, it was your brothers that was there the whole time. I couldn't be in there. And so they doing it, and they asked my big brother, I know he was like, it was one lady. So she's pumping the bag and resuscitating me at the same time while the other lady is getting the stuff or something. And so she's like, I know it's okay to say no, but if you can help, you think you can pump her chest? And my big brother was like, no.
It gets exhausting after a while.
He was like, no,
okay.
I can't do that. Because he's like, what if I don't do it enough? What if I do it too much?
Oh, he don't want it on his hands.
So he backed up. And so my little brother was like, he stayed back because he saw them fumbling with the bag. So he thought they was about to clear me. But my dad had told him they not going to do that on me because I was too little. And so they said they got a light pulse. So I came back and then I coded again in the ambulance. And that's when I think the doctor sedated me to give it a rest.
Yeah.
To allow me to. And then I guess they were all in the family room, and then they came back and said I was breathing on my own good for about 20 minutes. They was going to let them come in 2 at a time or whatever. And then if I was a little droggy, it's nothing wrong with me. He did that to me too.
Yeah.
Right.
It was the med.
Yeah.
And how long ago was this?
April.
That was
this year,
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And honestly,
it was
thank
actually
God
the end of April, like May-ish.
Thank God, because a lot of people, when you down for that long, especially if you saying people trying to figure out if you breathing or they have to bring you downstairs. A lot of people when you lose oxygen to your brain,
that's what I
think
think happened.
Coming back,
Because
so
when
for you to
came back, I didn't remember a thing and I mean months on end.
Yeah.
I didn't remember I still don't remember all of April.
Yeah.
I don't remember my brother said he thought something was wrong with me because when I came out, I wasn't making sense. Every time we would talk, I wouldn't make sense.
Yeah.
And at first he thought I was playing because my family say I like attention. So he thought I was playing and he started he said he would sit back and listen to me talk to other people. And then he realized, oh yeah, something wrong with her. But the only thing I remember is waking up and being chained to a dang bed. And I remember being
yeah.
What's going on?
And then
Why
I'm
am I here?
And then I felt, and I'm like, and I'm trying to grip to let them know, but I can't because I'm restrained. And so I'm like,
Yeah.
And I'm drugging. I'm trying to figure, and the doctor's like, it's me. I put those on you so you won't pull the tube. You have a tube in your throat. Coriana, can you understand me? I'm like,
yes, I can.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay, if I take these off, will you promise not to pull the tube out? I said, and he took them off. And I was like, I just kept doing that. Like, I kept telling him, like, they kept trying to talk to me. I'm like,
take this out.
Yeah.
and he's like, you want me? It hurts. I'm like, he's like, okay, I'm going to take it out. You ready? I'm like,
gagging, all of that. Yeah.
And I was like, and then I really couldn't talk. So I was writing
everything.
And I'm like, where am I? They said the first thing I wrote was, where am I? And I was like, what happened? And the doctor was like, you died. And the doctor, they said, I looked at the doctor like, what? Like, I was like, And then I'm like, where's my mom? And here she come. And I'm like, what happened? Why? What's going on? Like, I just kept writing, what happened? What happened? And they showed me the paper. And it's like front and back. What? And I'm just like, and then I have a sister on my real dad's side. And she, like, we never really been close like that. Like, we knew of each other because we live in 2 different states. And we knew we had a good-for-nothing dad. And that's how we knew it.
Right.
She stayed there the entire time. Like, she dropped everything in her life. She have 2 daughters. She didn't even bring her daughters. And she stayed with me. And she helped bathe me. She put ointment in areas. And she was just there. And that made us so much closer. Like,
thank God for that.
That's what happened. Like, and it amazed me how many people I remember voices.
Yeah.
I don't really remember seeing them. They were like, I talked to them. I just remember hearing voices. Like, when I was out, I told them I didn't remember nothing. And then, like, I guess as I started to go back in life and do things, certain stuff would come back. And when I was out, it was like, you see things.
Yeah.
You see stuff. You think, well, I think I saw something, but I don't know. Who knows?
I don't really know. Yeah.
I don't know. But
Yeah. So through all of this, like, how are you keeping your mental health in check? Like, what do you do?
That's the hard part.
Yeah.
Because I was down alone. When I first got diagnosed, it was like, okay, boom, God is using me.
Yeah.
So I'm finna go hard. And I'm finna just drive with him, like, because I know this is something for him.
Yeah.
And the more I kept getting down, the more I kept getting, like, it was like I'm pushing that rock. Freak, I'm finally with this freaking rock. Then he go, boop, do it again. And I pushed the rock, and I'm like, all right, God, I did it again. Whoo, boop, do it again. This time, I want you to push 2 rocks. But I'm barely working on the first rock.
Yeah. Right, man.
And I got, of course, the flesh. I'm like, forget the Lord. Like, I'm on my hands and knees. I'm begging. I'm praying. I'm fasting. I'm doing everything. And you steady hitting me with things that I just don't understand.
Yeah.
Like, if this is what life, I'm thinking, like, this is life. I don't want it. Like, I don't want it. I had this body. I had this fun. I had basketball. I wasn't no mean person.
Yeah.
Right.
I didn't do bad things to people.
Damn, so you like, what did I do to deserve it?
Yeah, it's like, I'm like, God, like, not once, not twice, not a year, not 2 years, 9 years in it, and I'm still fighting. Okay, God, I have no kidney. I have no heart. I died. My skin is messed up. Freak, I can't play basketball. I can't do sports. I can't eat this. I can't eat that. All right, here we go. Let's see. What else you want, God? What else do you want? Yeah. I don't have friends that I hang with.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
What more do you want from me? And everyone pushes me. Look at the book of Job. I've read Job so many times. I am Job.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
And I get it. I understand it because I grew up in the church. Like I told my best friend, I don't want to sound like I'm just boasting and bragging. I knew I was anointed as a little kid. I knew that. I knew I was destined for great things, but I didn't know it came with that.
Yeah.
I wasn't prepared for that. And every time I hear the same stuff, God is, oh, your testimony, oh, your greater is coming. Oh, I feel it, baby. I've been feeling for a long time.
Yeah.
That's what I would tell him. I've been feeling a long time. My greater has been getting greater and greater and greater, and I'm just waiting to see the great.
Yeah. It's like, when is it gonna come?
When is it?
And I know it's not on my time, and that's what and that's my thing. Like, I've been in church. I know his word. I know he wouldn't give it to me if I couldn't handle it. I know it. But it's like I get tired. I get drained. And I'm always uplifting everybody. I'm always. Every time people see me, they gonna see a smile.
Yeah.
I don't care if I'm hurting. I don't care if I feel like I'm about to pass out. I'll be about to throw up, going to the restroom. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Still got a smile on your face.
Excuse me, y'all.
Yeah.
On the inside, holding my stomach. But you get tired. You get tired of being that person. But I can't quit.
Right.
I can't. I have a mom. I have brothers that's looking at me. I have other people I don't even know. I can't. Because what they tell them, that you could quit too. Look at Coriana. She had all that. I could quit.
Right.
Oh, I forgot.
Forgot to do the tissue.
Jesus.
So is that what keeps you going? Is them?
Them.
And it's kind of
Especially
like
my mom. Like, because now that she's older, she's getting my symptoms.
Oh, gotcha.
She's getting everything that, well, not everything, but she's getting a lot of what I had already.
Yeah.
It's a good thing I've had it already, but at the same time, I don't want her to have that.
Yeah.
I don't want her to know what that's like. She said it all the time. I just want God to give it to me. It's me. Give it to me. Don't give it to me. No, Mom, I don't ever want God to give that to you.
Yeah.
I'm going to take that. I'll take that any day for you. Any day. It'd be a walking, I would sit there gladly. I'd take it. Me. And that's why majority of what I do is for my mom.
Yeah.
It's for my mom.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry, y'all.
No, it's okay.
Like that lady. I don't know what love is without my mom. Don't get me wrong, Dad. I know y'all probably gonna watch this. I do love you too, Dad. Don't feel.
I love everybody.
But my mom, that's somebody that lady got a story herself. And I've seen her go through it.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen the way she pushed. So I got no choice but to be like her. I've seen her get it out the mud to be the person she is today. The successful woman she is today. From working a security job to the position that she's in now. I've never seen nobody fight as hard as she do.
Yeah.
And I can't quit.
Yeah.
That's letting her down.
So what do you do to take care of you, though? Like, I know we say that you do it. You can't stop because you got all these people watching. But, like, what about you, though?
I don't do anything. I do it for everybody else.
Yeah, so
I just give. If I come up, let's say I get a big lump sum of money, I'm trying to figure out how I can help other people or give it to somebody else. I don't really do nothing for Coriana. Like, I don't.
That right there has to change. Yeah,
I would
that
encourage
has
you to do
change,
something for
you know?
I don't have nothing I want. That's the thing. I don't have anything I want. And that's, me and my brother have long talks. My little brother, and I tell him, I don't have a desire for anything anymore. I don't know if it's because every time I do it gets taken away. But I don't want to do anything. It's nothing that I just want.
Yeah.
So I just give it away. What's the point of just holding on to
And
something?
just go day by day.
Yeah. And that's what I wanted to know. Like, what's a typical day for you? Like, what is it?
Now I'm all about school. All them dang bad cheerings.
Yeah.
But a normal day, I mean, you wake up. It just depends on how I feel.
How you feeling?
Cause some days I wake
Yeah.
up and I'm chippier than the chippiest chip thing, and I'm and I'm getting dressed, taking a shower, doing it. Some days I'm just not here,
Yeah.
and I'm like, all right, you got to get there.
You gotta get up.
You got to get there, cause if I allow myself, I will sit there and do nothing, and just be poop.
Yeah.
So every day, it's always a motive. I always have to push myself every day. You have to get up, Coriana. And once I get the train going, then I'm just going.
Then you can keep going.
Then I'm just going.
Do
I
you
can't stop.
see do you see a therapist, a counselor, anything? Do you think
Never
that's
throughout
something?
this whole process.
Wow.
Is
That's
there
a
a
lot
reason
to go
why?
through without that
I don't like
guidance.
talking about it. This is my first time actually really just.
This is a start, baby.
This
You
is
gotta
just a
keep it
start.
going.
You sound like my Annie. She be, Annie, baby, you got to tell your story. And I'm
And
like,
this is
"Baby, I
helping.
don't
Honestly,
like to."
it's helping people though, because it's spreading awareness
Right.
and hope. How you can still try to find joy in the midst of everything you're going through.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm extremely grateful that you're here today. Honestly, I really am. Wow.
Yeah, and yeah. So, like I said, this is a start. I get it. Like you say, you don't want to talk about it, but
It's just
maybe
the
that'll
feeling
help.
vulnerable.
Mm.
I
We
don't
on
like
this-
that position
We
anymore.
we right here crying.
I've always, and that's the thing, like, and I'm telling myself, Coriana, suck it up. Suck it up.
For
Inside,
what?
I'm telling myself, I don't, because when I put myself in that position, it's like I get stabbed, and I don't like that feeling. I don't like being vulnerable.
Like by the people around you.
But see, I just feel like the therapist though, like take your your family, they've been there. They've been doing a good job with supporting you, and listening to you. But I just feel like sitting down, actually talking to someone or journaling. Do you journal?
Mm-mm. Not
Okay, let's start there.
really.
We started here, then step 2, journal it. Just write to yourself. Write yourself a letter, Just write yourself a letter. And then, I don't know, I really do feel like you should reach out to someone. I know.
Yeah,
It's gonna take a minute to get out of your head. Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah,
because
get
it's
out of your
like,
head. We've been in our own way sometimes. Sorry, I can't breathe.
It's all right, I'm there with
I
you.
was
I took
doing
a
good.
vaccine, and it done messed me up.
Oh
Yeah,
Lord.
me crying.
I don't
is
like
bad.
doing vaccines, but I have to now because I'm so freaking infection prone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Wow. That
what?
was
Okay.
Well, now, guys, if y'all know anyone who has a O positive kidney, let me know because I got to get a heart and a kidney transplant.
Wow.
Yeah, my heart is too big. So I told my mom we need to John Q this mug.
No, for real. It's time
Let's
to pull
do
out all the
it.
stops.
John Q.
Chuck Q.
You
Y'all
never seen that
never seen
movie?
John
I have, but you said it's time to pull out all the stuff. He had people held up for hostage.
Exactly. So we
Gotta
need
do
to
what we
pull
gotta
it all
do.
out.
Gotta do
What time? We riding it on.
Yes.
We gotta do what we gotta do.
Damn, man. Whew.
Well, is there anything that you want people to be aware of when it comes to lupus? Anything you wanna?
I mean, for the most part, guys, lupus is mostly hereditary. For the most part,
Got it.
you can get it as a baby, but that's like rare. And in the environment, that's rare. It's mostly hereditary. Some people don't even know they have it because they don't have any symptoms.
Symptoms.
Lupus disguises itself as many things. So the thing about that's what makes it so hard to diagnose. Like you really have to get a blood test for that. But if it's like any like hands like swelling of your joints like randomly for a long time or frequently, that's like one of the major signs. Like swelling of the joints, like not normal. Like okay, maybe you got a pain one day, that's fine. But like not normal, like just joint pain, tiredness, like you constantly like just tired,
Yeah.
tired. And then another sign is this little rash. I don't know if y'all see the black. Mine is black.
I've seen it.
Most people get it. They're kind of like red. Mine is black because my whole face was like full of blood. Just wouldn't stop bleeding. So it healed. That's why my skin is everywhere. That's why my skin is like that. But it healed like that. But I still have it's called the butterfly.
The butterfly, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that's another sign. Another thing, let me see. It was something I had. I just lost my thought, y'all. My brain be so off.
It's okay.
Mine too.
What it is, tell y'all what it is. What lupus is. It's an autoimmune disease. So it's where your white blood cells attack your organs instead of what the virus or whatever's going on. So like you get sick with a cold, instead of it attacking the cold, it might want to say, well, dang, your pancreas look a little juicy. Let me go attack that over there. I mean, it look like it's wrong. Something wrong with that. That it thinks your organ is what's wrong and not what's actually wrong. And so it attacks that. So your white blood cells will be very, very high as well. So I don't know if people get like routine CBCs and all that, but your white blood cells will be extremely high. Red blood cells will be low.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll be tired, cold. Yeah.
Dang. And now you just on a wait list for
I'm actually not on the list.
Damn.
Because I was on the list, but I caught a lupus flare. And that made me have to wait 6 more months. So I have to start all over.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
And that's why I'm just like, I don't want to transplant. It's too much with my health. Like, I already have problems. And y'all telling me I got to be clean, no problems.
Yeah.
How?
Right.
How? Like how?
How?
That's...
Yes.
Ooh, well.
Those who are out there, though, I do want you to know, especially women, because it's really big in African-American women. And we get it young. Starting to get it a lot younger. Used to be the older generation.
Right.
Now it's a lot younger, and it's scary because it alters you a lot. It altered me a lot. It's still altering me.
Yeah.
But just know you guys can do it. Like, at the end of the day, you can do it. It might not feel like it. I promise it won't feel like it. Not might. It won't. It'll feel like you dying and your life is over. But it's not. It's just beginning.
Just keep waking up.
One day at a time.
1 day at a time.
1 minute. 1 second.
Yeah.
Because it turns into an hour. And then it turns into hours, days, weeks. And next thing you know, you there.
Yeah.
You still here. Wow.
Even after dying twice, I'm still here. And I'm going to still keep fighting.
Yeah.
It might be days where I don't feel like it, but I'm going to still fight.
Yeah.
As long as Sharon Lee Brown is breathing, I will have a fight.
Yeah.
When that day come, y'all better check on me. Tell y'all right now, watch this
When that day
podcast.
ain't coming. It ain't coming no time soon.
So, no, it better not.
Lord.
She gotta see me get married and have about 12 kids. So that's a long time.
Now, wait a minute.
I want a big family.
That's
goddamn.
wonderful.
12.
Out of one coochie?
Cheap about it.
Out of one coochie?
We gotta have like
coochie?
sets of twins.
I want twins too. Out of one coochie?
Mm-hmm.
She gonna say it. How many times she gonna say it?
12 times because she want 12. Coochie, 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 coochie. She want twins. Coochie. Coochie, coochie.
Oh my goodness.
Coochie.
Coochie.
Well,
Man.
That's the word for today is coochie.
The word for today is coochie. 12 kids coming out of one coochie.
Y'all
But
be
I hope
darned
you
if
get that though. I
have
hope you
12
get your
kids.
family.
I don't want 12
Yeah.
though.
I know you playing.
All
Play
right.
too
Just
much.
make sure y'all know. Ain't no
But one day we both gonna be sharing
I need a surrogate.
family
If
pictures.
y'all in the surrogate business, I'm so serious right now.
Yeah,
Like I'm very serious because my eggs is dwindling down, okay? They're getting a little dusty.
okay, surrogacy.
Just hit me up. _ I am Kori. That's Kori with a KIAMKORI. I don't know if it's one I or two.
Oh, your Instagram?
Yeah.
We'll put it on.
We're gonna figure it out.
They gonna drop it.
Yeah, we're gonna figure it out. Put it in there.
Dang. All right.
Well,
Thanks for
thank
joining
you.
us and
Yes.
Thank you
telling
guys for
our
having
platform
us.
your story.
Yes.
That's
And
awesome.
I think it's clear that you still have a purpose. So I don't want you questioning like.
Of course.
I know you
if
tired of
don't.
hearing
I know
it,
you're tired of hearing it, but I gotta plug it in.
but it
I'm
is
so
what it
sorry.
is, dog.
It is what
I
it
already
is.
know. I
You
already
have
know.
one. There's
I
a
already
reason,
know.
and you are deserving. You are so deserving of
Of
all
everything.
the love, all the joy.
Not me.
that
Give it all to
has-
God, y'all.
Yes, that God has.
Right.
for
Give
you.
it all to that
Yes.
man, because without him, I would not be on this set.
And do something.
I
Do
do.
something in the next month that's just going, I don't know, wow you. Because you said you don't want anything. You don't want like, go to a museum,
Mm-mm.
nothing.
I want to finish my Netflix show.
What show?
Well, I started rewatching Supernatural.
Oh, I never watched that.
I love that show. And then I got to finish Umbrella Academy.
I heard
I
that was
started,
good.
but I didn't finish
And
it.
then I started watching Sisters. Because I would watch it with my mom.
That's the freaky show?
No.
No.
Oh, I'm
That's
sorry.
That's
all
P
the
Valley. Oh, look.
all the Queen's Men. You probably think about all the Queen's
I don't watch
Men.
none
My
of
mama watched that. I peeked in on that a few times. Ain't really catch my interest.
Right.
P Valley, I was watching that now. I would catch a few. I'd be like, you watching P Valley today? I don't know the schedule, so I'll be every day. P Valley on today? No? All right.
I don't.
If not, she watching Family Feud. But yeah, I like to finish my Netflix show.
Okay. And I'm that's fine with that.
I
I'm fine
do.
with that.
No, I lied, because y'all, my birthday is next month, in case y'all didn't know. Big Virgo. Big purr.
Okay.
I want to try some bundles, y'all. But I want like with the
Closure.
You want
the
baby
color,
hairs?
the color.
I like-
Oh, I don't want them baby hairs.
The
Because they be
highlight?
like right here.
Oh yeah.
Why is
no,
your baby
they
hair
too-
connected to your eyebrow?
They do.
That's
too
not a
much.
baby hair.
Those are
Right.
adult hair. Those are adult hairs.
No. Them is
You want-
put it back into the ponytail hair.
You want to try
Yeah.
some bundles?
Yes.
You know
Okay.
what you want to sew in?
Yeah. With
Okay.
I got to do a closure though, because
I almost had you. I almost
I'm
had
about
you,
to
but I
say-
can't do no closure.
She'll not do nothing.
I'm an old school hairstyle.
I got to get some bundles, but I want the highlights. Yeah, like
Gotcha.
the light brown.
Okay.
Or maybe like, I low-key want to see how I look with blonde, but I'm too black. Mm-mm.
No, you gotta mix it.
You gotta
gonna
mix it up.
You gotta mix it
Yeah.
up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Right.
Well, thanks again, Kori, for joining us. We're gonna
Thank
go ahead
you,
and
guys.
wrap it up.
All right.
Wrap
it up.
Wrap it up. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn your notifications on so you don't miss any
Ping.
new episodes.
I go
Yeah.
down there.
Down
Yeah.
there. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.